It must be extremely dark down here. My phone thinks it's dark because it's blending me with the flash, but I can't hear. I am downstairs working out and I just moved the puppies down here, so I figured I would show y'all real quick. They just turned 3 weeks yesterday. Like I said, they were very playful in the middle of the night. So, and everyone has found their voices. So they got kicked down here. And I'll show you, we have an unfinished basement. So there's no heat, but it's not as cold as outside because it is insulated. So I have a heater down here, and then I have a separate heater down here. They have their own heater from up above, which I'll show you, and then they have a heating pad, and I think that they're actually too hot because they're not laying on the heating pad, so I might take that out. I'm always cold. I'm a person that's always cold, so I did not want them to be cold. So let's go take a look at their setup. Our basement is scary. It's not as scary as it looks. It looks rough, but and their setup right now looks ridiculous, but it works because of the cold. I'm trying to keep all the heat in, and Scarlett loves it. She has a little bit of a bigger area. Let's go take a look. Okay, so hopefully you guys can hear me, but this is our downstairs. Like I said, it looks, because there's like no ceiling, I don't know. So like this is concrete, but then like part of it is insulated, like the ceiling's insulated. So it's not freezing, but it is chilly. My husband's car parts, which this is supposed to be a workout area. Clearly that got taken over. And then this is my puppy area. And then back there we just have storage, which I try to separate, obviously. Is it working? Not really. There's 2 windows. I have a curtain here because it keeps the cold out. And then I actually put this up at night. So not that there is a draft, but if it is windy, sometimes there can be. It just keeps the cold air out. Again, I just don't like anyone to be cold. This is a heater that actually works really well. It's set at like 82, I think, right now, and it is piping out warm air. Scarlett's bed, I just spilled water all over. She just got done eating her lunch, so she's getting everything that she missed. I just keep her leash there because I just take her out right there, which is super convenient. But this is her area. There is a rug. So it's concrete, right? But there's a rug, and then I have the linoleum down, which you can kind of see like right there. Sorry, it is really messy down here. Life of a breeder, right? And then there is a waterproof mat, which is the gray one. And then there's actually another waterproof mat in here. So anyway, it stays warm enough. So, and then I have a little blanket for Scarlett in case she gets cold, but she has been like stretched out on the, like not in her bed. So I think she's like warm too. I don't know, you guys. I'd rather them be warm than cold. And then for the babies, this is their little potty grate, which some people have been going on. I need to get my other potty grate out too, so it takes up the whole thing. But as you can see, a couple of them are using it. It goes to the heating pad. So the heating pad is here, right? And they're all over here. So that's telling me that they're not cold whatsoever. This is a big heater, which is pretty toasty. So I'll probably just take the heating pad out. And then this is all lined with sheets or blankets, again, to keep the heat in, and then one on top. So it looks rough, but I promise it works. And then there's your little babies. They're all laying together because they love to cuddle together. But so this is Cassie, Lyra, Aurora, Pixis is in the back, and then Orion is here. My flash is on so I can get them a little bit better. Hi, babies. Hi, Cass. Pixis is back there dreaming. But they're all doing so good, so I just figured I would do like a little like, update on their space. Scarlett gets to actually, when my dogs aren't down here, she likes to look outside at the squirrels and stuff. Eventually, I'm not going to open this because it's cold outside. Eventually, this will be their outside area. I just have to move the pen out here and clean up whatever is out there. And then our yard is not fenced, which is why I take her out on leash, although I'm sure she'd be fine, but my dogs just go out and go potty. But this will all be fenced in for the puppies, and then they'll be able to go out when they get older. Again, another car part, you guys, I'm telling you. And then this is covered by our deck. So some water does come through when it rains, but we have a rug up there too. So honestly, not a lot, but it will be pretty chilly outside when they are old enough. So they're not going to be outside as much as my other litter, but I am also going to move, like, I have another heater. I'm going to put those outside so that they can still stay warm while they go and romp and run. And then when they outgrow this box, the box will come out and then it'll just be a pen. So they'll actually have a lot more room in here. But that probably won't be till 5 or 6 weeks. And then 6 weeks is when Miss Scarlet goes home. So there's a little update on their new digs. I will jump back on probably next Saturday when they turn 4 weeks to do their official, like, 4-week video for my puppy families. And then the week after that is pick day, which is crazy. Again, I say this every time I have puppies, but time is flying. So that's it for today. Everyone got moved into their new space. Scarlet is loving her new space. I think she got bored upstairs too. Like, I have the TV on, but you know, she can't really see out the window. So here, I think she likes it a lot better. It's a lot bigger, just different scenery. And then the puppies will start on their puppy mush next week as well. So I'll have to get that, probably put that with their, like, intro videos. So I will hop back on here in about a week. I have to get them playing because they're so cute. I'm about to change their mat, which I do twice a day. Well, they're obsessed with my slippers because they're fuzzy, but they're so cute and awkward when they play. I just had to get it really quick. Yes, they are quickly outgrowing their box. I guess update. So I know it looks rough, y'all. I have Scarlet's crate. Well, it's huge. It's actually for him. Well, when he was a puppy, attached so that she can go in there. So she's still in here at night. She has another crate here for when I leave, but otherwise she's upstairs with us. So they're still getting to be with mom at night. And then I just have these stacked up, and they're kind of sandwiched in between the two, the playpen and the crate, so they can't move. So she can jump out, but they can't get out. They're just so stinking cute. They're so awkward, which is why they're so cute. Yes. So anyway, so she's still in here at night for now. I think we'll do the first time her not being in here at night at like 4.5, closer to 5 weeks, because I just like them to stay with their mama as long as possible. Yes. But for now, she's in here at night. So that is their setup. I know you're like to chew on my slipper, but let's not do that. Thank you. I know I took all y'all's toys out. So I'm about to do their updated videos, but I wanted to get this cleaned out. But they're so cute. I wanted just to get a video of them playing. Because you are the cutest thing ever. That's right. So are you. Boop. I'm getting them active because I'm about to do their video and they're all going to be so tired. So I'm not lying when I say that they can be crazy. He is so cute. That's Orion. He's definitely the most awkward still. He's just a little slow. See, I'm still catching up to my sisters. Still catching up to my sisters. They're really good. They're all pottying. They're obsessed with my slippers. They're all pottying on their potty grate. I just cleaned it, but there's a bunch of poops in there, a bunch of pees. Obviously, we still have some, but most of them are making it. I would say Cassie makes it 9.5 times out of 10. Lyra makes it 9 times out of 10. Huh? Yes. Yes. Hi, sweet girl. Look at that tail. Oh, I'm obsessed. Okay, let me finish this and then I'll hop on and do their videos. Okay, okay, I probably should have done this somewhere else. This is like my 5th time trying to do this. I'm just gonna try to get through it. I have my light and my tripod in here, so if it starts moving, yeah, I've got 5 crazy puppies running around. So just, I'm gonna bear with me, y'all. So I want to do their updates really quick. It's 7 o'clock and I have 10 minutes, so I'm gonna try to get through this. But I posted their pictures yesterday. They are officially 5 weeks. Today's Monday, so they turned 5 weeks yesterday. No, they didn't. I'm sorry, my brain. 4 weeks. They turned 4 weeks yesterday. They will be 5 weeks next week, and that is puppy pick day. Okay, so let's get this done real quick. I'm gonna do Miss Crazy Pants here first. So this is Lyra. She's not crazy. She's just so playful right now. It's adorable. So they just turned 4 weeks, like I said. She has a wavy coat. Oh. She has a wavy coat. Orion is inside of my tripod right now, so if y'all move, that's why. She will have brown eyes, I believe. Maybe green, but I think they'll be more of like a brown, maybe like a hazel. She has got this big chunky head. She's super calm when you pick her up. She is very playful. That's why I wanted to show that video ahead of time, because when I pick them up, they're super calm, but they still do like to, yes, ma'am. Well, you just need to come around the horn here. You're not by yourself. They're super calm when you hold them. They're still getting used to. I hold them probably like 3 or 4 times a day, and talk to them and pet them, but they're still getting used to it for sure, because they've been with their mama, you know, and all they know is kind of each other. So right now they are definitely still getting used to me, but they're super, super sweet. Anyway, so she has got this gorgeous wavy coat, super, super thick. She's got this big boxy head, super soft eyes. I mean, she has a great, sorry guys. She has a great personality. Despite her being very calm, oh gosh, she's a lover for sure. So this is Lyra. This is Mama. Yes. Okay. Let's do the next Crazy Pants. The next Crazy Pants, whose hair is all staticky. This is Aurora. She always needs to be in my lap, or chewing on my slipper, or somewhere next to me. She's very human focused. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And she's a little bit sassy, so she'll let you know how she feels. She's curly coat, for sure. Very curly. A lot of curls on her face. She will have one blue eye. I don't know which one it is from here, but she does have one blue and the other one will be green because she is brown based. And when I say green, it's not a bright green. It's just like a natural, like hazily green. She's a very sweet girl. You guys need your nails clipped. I did deworm them yesterday, and they'll get dewormed at 6 weeks and 8 weeks, but and they all did good. Because the Pyrantel actually smells like vanilla. I think it's like vanilla, or like, I don't say bubble gum, but that's not a thing. But it's sweet. So they all got dewormed. I tried to get her color as best I could, but she's got these cool patches of brown on her little phantom markings, but she's a sweet little baby. Okay, so that's Aurora. This is Miss Pixie, Miss Pixel. She is just a little chunk. She's a little chunky monkey, calm. So the other ones, sometimes when you pick them up, they're still a little bit nervous. She loves it. She will sit here as long as you want to hold her. She's such a sweet girl. That being said, she's sassy. She's very sassy. Yes. She was the first one to find her voice. She lets everyone know when I'm coming down the stairs. Yeah. She's such a sweet girl and gorgeous. Holy moly. So she's got that wavy coat just like Lyra. Yes. She's just so calm. She's not like awkward when you hold her. I don't know. She's a great personality. Boxy head like Lyra as well. She's got kind of the like straight hairs on her face. She's gonna look like a little teddy bear. I hear you, Aurora. Yeah, you already had your turn. Her Merle is more so on this side, like that shoulder. And then she's got a bunch of Merle on her belly, which I think is pretty cool. And then her like little phantom markings are pretty dark, but Missy, it's not your turn. Sassy but sweet. So she's also very human focused. She likes to be held. She likes to be pet. She likes to be talked to. So she is a sweet, sweet girl. I think brown eyes for her. I think. I don't know. I won't know until they're like 6 weeks, maybe, for sure. Hi. Let's do Mr. Man. Yeah. He is... There's always an order of development. So Lyra was definitely first. She was the first to do everything. He's last to do everything. So he's getting there, but he's just still... He's a little bit... He's not unsure, but like he'll start shaking right now because it's something new. I'm talking, I'm holding him. Nothing wrong with it. He's just, it's his body being like, this is new. I'm not sure what's going on. So I try to hold him a little bit extra each day, but it's purely because he's the last developmentally. He is now starting to play with everyone. He wags his tail when I come in. So he's a sweet boy. He's a sweet, sweet boy. He's extremely curly. I think he's the curliest of the litter, for sure. Hey, he's the curliest. His cute little face, his phantom markings are coming in gorgeously. He should have one blue eye, I'm pretty sure. His Merle is pretty evenly spaced out. He's got those little freckles on his nose, which is adorable. Showing you private parts. But he's a sweet, sweet boy. Aurora. Come on, sissy. He said, I'm just still trying to figure the world out. I'm just still trying to figure... Aurora, girly pop, you already had your turn. Is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted? She cracks me up. So yes, he's a lover boy. He's a sweet, sweet, sweet boy. He is. Laid back, I would say. He's probably the most laid back. I don't know. I mean, puppies are laid back for being a 4-week-old puppy. Let's just put it that way. So this is Orion. Rye boy. Yeah. He's just so stinking sweet. Last is Mrs. Chunka Chunka Munka. Oh my goodness. She is the biggest by far. She's got a big old belly. She does not miss mealtime. She's always the first one to eat. She's always there last. I go back and forth between if she has a blue eye, if it's going to stay or not. In the light, it looks very, very blue. I do think this one will be blue. I can't see that one. I don't want to move around too much, but this one might be partial. She's a sweet girl too. She is also very curly, just like Orion. So this is her coat. Yes, we're getting used to being held. We're getting used to being, sounds weird, but manipulated. So turn different ways, ears being touched, nose being touched, mouth being opened, feet being touched, our nails being trimmed, grooming wise, the brush. I take an electric toothbrush for clipper desensitization, so we're all getting used to that. Still very new, but we're getting used to it. But she's a sweet girl too. She's very, still kind of the first to do everything. She's not scared of much, which is good. She leads the pack, her and Lyra, I would say. She'll probably be around the 30-pound mark, 30 to, I don't want to say 35. But the thing with Aussie Doodles is that they get the height from the poodle, but they can also get the stockiness from the Aussie. Scarlett's pretty leggy, and she's underweight right now because she just had 5 babies, but she is, you can tell she is still stocky though. She's got like the stocky head, and they're dreaming. They crack me up when they're dreaming. So anyway, their weight can vary. So I would say, I'm going to say around 30. She'll be on the bigger end, 30, 32, 35. I never like to say for sure because they can totally surpass that, or they could be 15 pounds. So this is her. I'm not going to say that I hold her a lot, but clearly she's used to my voice. She's just very human tolerant. They're dreaming, and Pixis is dreaming, and she's laying on my tripod, so it's moving. And Orion always does, he like barks in his sleep. It's so funny. But anyway, so her little, she's sleeping. Oh my gosh. I can't, you guys. Her copper is super dark. It should stay, it'll fade a little bit, but it should stay pretty richly brown. Her curls are gonna come in, and she's got white on her chest. I don't want to move her because she's so comfortable, but yeah, she's gonna be a good girl. Now, that being said, she is very active. So I put this in her bio on Facebook, but she's gonna need to be mentally stimulated with all Aussie Doodles. That's the Aussie part of it. You can't get an Aussie Doodle expecting to not have any Aussie. My Aussies are low to medium drive, but typically an Australian Shepherd is a high drive dog that needs to be stimulated in all aspects. So yes, you mix them with the poodle, which poodles can also be high drive. Again, I carefully, match my parent dogs to where we are having a lower drive, especially for Australian Shepherds. It's very, very important, especially if you have kids, to have that low drive. But they still need to be stimulated mentally, and that's any dog, right? So that means training. Now they're super smart. Again, the Australian Shepherd and the Poodle. So they'll catch on to training quick, especially her. I always encourage my puppy families to get your puppy out as soon as you can. So whether that's when you get them, my rule is all 4 off the floor until they are fully vaccinated. So you can absolutely take them out. I would say when you take a doodle puppy out, you're gonna have to say, please don't pet, please don't pet, please don't, you know what I mean? It's going to be really important that we keep all germs away, but please take them out, hold them, put them in a carrier, put them in a stroller. That's how I desensitize my dogs. Like, it's super, super important. And then once they are vaccinated, go ahead and take them out to pet friendly places, to Lowe's, to breweries, to, not dog parks. I am not a fan of dog parks. I would say when they're older, or if it's not super crowded, you can do that, but, you just never know with dog parks. So I would say in a controlled environment. Now, for socialization when they're younger, neighbors, friends, and family who have dogs, absolutely. Like, you want them to experience the world when they're young. So as they grow up, they're like, piece of cake, no big deal. Oh, that doesn't faze me. Oh, there's a big truck driving by. I heard it before. I do play desensitization sounds for them during the day, twice a day. It's like a 15-minute track, and it's like fireworks, dogs barking, babies crying, people at a bar, at a restaurant, just like train noises, like anything that you can think of. They listen to it and they fall asleep to it. Now, that's extremely different than the real world scenario. So, take that with a grain of salt. But they are getting those desensitization. Sorry, I went on a tangent holding this sweet puppy. But that is everyone. That's everyone? Did I do everyone? I think so. I'm losing my mind a little bit, you guys. It's only Monday. So, Miss Cassie girl, I'm gonna put her down in a second. She's so warm and cozy and chilling. This is what we want in a puppy. This is exactly what you want temperament-wise in a puppy. They will all get there for sure. She's at the end of her play cycle, so she's tired. The next big update will be at 6 weeks. That's when the next video will be as well. Their pen will be bigger. Mama will actually be going home. So a bunch of things changing in that aspect. So I'll be back to update you on that. But for now, I'm gonna sit here and cuddle this sweet baby. No, I'm not, because I have to go upstairs and take care of my child. My husband is probably losing his mind, but I'm going to get them all set up for the night, get Mama taken outside, and we will see you later. I know, sweet girl. Bye, guys.